What's up, everybody? So I want to show you guys this loop that I was able to make with the Dawn FM. How do I make you love me? Part two. So inside the pack, like some of the songs have bridges, and I took care and I made sure to transcribe not only like the verse parts but the bridges too, because that's what makes these type of pop songs really cool. But let's just listen to what we got so far, right? This just goes to show how simple it can be to make something that's super quality when you have a great set of four chords and just a good synth, a piano, and arcade, right? Arcade is the cheat code.
If I would have had this when I was maybe 20, I probably would be a billionaire.
So let me show you what it is. The first sound that we have is it's just the chords being played on the OB6. And then for the second part, what I did is instead of holding the chords out, it's still the same chords, didn't change up any notes, but I just played them with a faster rhythm. So I stacked that with a piano. When we're bringing it all together, you're kind of able to see how we build it up. So this is just a real simple dropping the piano on the downbeat. And then we switch over to a more staccato version of it. The whole time, it's still the same chords. So after I was here, when you've got like a good analog synth and you got a piano, you pretty much filled out the frequency spectrum. You don't need to stack a bunch of stuff, but I wanted some more movement, so I just went into arcade and utilized the Spitfire line, because they have like some good instrument articulations that I like to leverage when I'm doing stuff like this. So once we got that in the mix, I went back and I was doing this live on stream, and they're like, man, this sounds like Scarface. So I was like, all right, you know what? Let me not run from it, right? And I went and I listened to the Scarface theme, the intro theme, and I noticed that in the Scarface intro theme, not only did they have the synth going on, but there was also like a vocal choir. So I went back into arcade and I used the distant voices just to stack underneath it. And while I was listening to that Scarface theme, I noticed that it had a switch up and it was kind of guitar heavy. And I mean, when people are telling you that something sounds like something, do not run from that. Lean into it. They're getting nostalgia and they like that. So I went and got a guitar patch from an ample guitar that I got, and just did a real simple one note pitch down. And ultimately, after I got done with this and I was able to kind of put it together, the final beat wound up sounding like this. Starting with a good set of 4 chords, even if they're from someone else's project, you guys see how you could be inspired to take it in different ways. Like, we started with some pop chords, we wound up with a crazy trap beat. We have an amazing sample that I could go ahead and send out. Stop by CMP Kids today. Get yourself a copy of DawnFM Chords. It's got the MIDI preset. It's got the MIDI chords. It's got scalar presets, and it's got the Ripchord presets for you guys that don't have scalar. You guys keep it simple. Don't be basic. We'll see you on the next one.